Hello, this is Gene Thorpe, Little Red Rooster TV, and today we're going to be talking about the 5 most iconic guitars in rock and roll and in the music business. And so we're going to start right off with the Fender Stratocaster that came out in 1954, and we'll be talking a little bit more about Buddy Holly, but Buddy Holly was really the first cat that played it. Then Jimi Hendrix, then Eric Clapton. Many of the finest guitar players in the world play the Strat. The Strat is the most popular guitar in the world. Second, you have the Gibson Les Paul Standard. And so Les Paul, we know Les Pauls have been around also since about 1952, and they're an iconic guitar, but when they came out with the humbucking patent applied 4 pickups, and they got into the standard where they actually were sunbursts, the 58s and 59, Les Pauls are probably the most expensive guitars if you get the original great models in excellent condition that there are. But also Freddie King played the Les Paul on Hideaway, and Eric Clapton played it. Everybody has played it. Jeff Beck, some of my favorite Jeff Beck music is on a Les Paul. Jimmy Page, everybody. So the next most iconic guitar in the music business, and my favorite, one of my favorites from the perspective of heart, is a Fender Telecaster. This thing was designed in the 40s. And just very, very, very plain. This particular one has binding on it, but they didn't originally. They haven't had to change this guitar much in all of these years. And once again, Jimmy Page, Telecaster man. My favorite Telecaster player is Keith Richards. And at the end of the universe, we're probably going to have Keith Richards sitting there with a Telecaster. Okay, the next one is the Gretsch 6120, and that was, back in the day, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Some of the greatest rock and roll music was done on the 6120. Chet Atkins had a lot to do with designing it. The Beatles played them in the original, when they first came out in their first incarnation. George Harrison played the Gretsch, not that particular model. He played the Chet Atkins model, and they're incredible guitars. Talking about George Harrison from the Beatles, this would be a Rickenbacker 12-string. This particular one is a 1993, but the 360 model, which looks identical but just has the Rickenbacker kind of F-hole instead of being an F-hole. This is a real F-hole. It's more like a cat's eye. Was played by George Harrison. One was given to him, and actually they thought it should go to John, the Rickenbacker company, but he played it on the Hard Day's Night album and all the way through Beatles music and the iconic guitar. Then the Byrds came out, used Rickenbacker 12 strings again, but this is that 360 body style. So this is Gene Thorpe, Little Red Rooster TV, presenting the 5 most iconic guitars in rock history. Thank you.